Oh, it's a boiling today, fam. Oh my days. I bought a fan, but it's still hot. Anyways, welcome back, guys. This is the King of Weebs here, and this is what if Naruto was an Uchiha, part 5. I believe part 5. If I'm wrong, I'm dumb. Part 5. I'm correct. Yes, let's check. So, last time we left off with the Great Alliance Bridge being built. Naruto and his team, and also, well, Team 7, well, the new Team 7 with Shikamaru replacing Sakura, and Haku and Zabuza are heading towards the village, the leaf village, the hidden leaf village, the village, the village hidden in the leaves. How many variations of the leaf are there? Oh yeah, Naruto's village, Naruto's home, Naruto's domain, the leaf village, the village hidden in the leaves, the village of the leaf, Hashirama's domain. Bro, why am I waffling? Anyway, they get back, and a lot has happened, and they really need a mad rest. Just saying, the only people that know who that Naruto's and Uchiha are Kakashi, the third Hokage, Shikaku, and Shikamaru. So, the next week, well, first we have to explain how Zabuza and Haku become Leaf Ninjas. The Hokage gives them a chance and says, if you guys become Leaf Shinobi, we will not kill you, and they accept. And yeah, they became Leaf Shinobi, and yeah, so the next week, Team 7 is called to their training ground, and yeah, they're told about the tuning exams and that it's their choice, but if one member of their team doesn't want to do it and doesn't apply and fill in the application form correctly, the whole team won't be able to do it, because you need to do the tuning exams as a team of, as a squad of 3. And just saying, Haku was assigned as a tuning, and Zabuza was a jonin. So, what I'm saying, so basically, well, I shouldn't say basically. So, Naruto and Shikamaru already know that they want to do it. Even though Shikamaru's like, even if it's a drag, I have to. My father will be, dad will be pissed if we don't. And Naruto's like, well, I want to become strong. I want to become the Hokage, and this is the first step to become one. So, Naruto is now. So, sorry, what was I saying? Yeah. So, Naruto, and also just saying, Sasuke is going to take it as well. Sasuke already knows he needs to take it. And now Naruto and Shikamaru are gone home. They train together, and Naruto's like, how do I do the Shadow Possession Jutsu? It's not Keke Genkai, is it? And Shikamaru's like, yeah, it's a technique of the Nara clan, but I'm not sure if you'll be able to do it. And in a week, that's kind of mad, you know. And Naruto's like, you're correct. We should just keep on improving and honing our skills as they are. And just saying, the next bingo book, so once the tuning exams began, the week of the tuning exams, everyone goes to the or the place, you know, where the Genjutsu trap was, and yeah, they're all in a Genjutsu, and Naruto's like, release, remember Naruto's an Uchiha, so he can release Genjutsu here, so he's like, releasing, it's like, pesky little Genjutsu, weak. Do they really think people who are taking the tuning exams will get trapped in that? If they do, I don't know why they're here. So then Lee appears and challenges Naruto, because there's a reason for that. And Lee's like, Naruto Uzumaki, I want to challenge you, and I want to beat you. I will beat you. And Naruto's like, why me? I'm not that known. I mean, look at Sasuke, he's an Uchiha. Why don't you verse someone like him? If you beat him, your skills are pretty strong if you can beat an Uchiha. And Sasuke takes that as a compliment, and he's like, exactly. So why don't you verse me? And he's being cocky here. And just saying, Sakura still has a Sasuke complex. So she's like, oh, Sasuke, and basically Sasuke ignores her. I said it. I mean, she's a tool. I'm joking. I do not treat women. Bro, let me quickly search up how to pronounce it again. Women, women as tools. Anyway, so Lee's like, I know, but I believe you are BK201. And Naruto, in his mind, is like, wait, what? How does he know I'm BK201? Wait, I'm confused. No, this cannot be happening. What's going on? How does he know? And he's kind of panicking in his head, and he's like, oh my god, no. How? Did I get caught? And Naruto's like, what do you mean? My name is Naruto, not BK201. And then Lee shows the latest the latest bingo book made by the Cloud Village, and it showed on page 678. I don't know how many pages are in a bingo book, but on page 678, there was on the last ninja, I'll say, he said BK201, S rank Shinobi, Leaf, S rank Shinobi, also an Uchiha, unknown, not clan, village unknown, probably, no wait, I'll say that the village is known as the Uchiha, oh my god, I said Uchiha, Konoha, and then he said a rogue ninja, so he's not part of Konoha anymore, technically, and also it says that he possesses the Mangekyo Sharingan and can use the Susanoo, not sure, and it doesn't specify if it's the perfect Susanoo or not. And Naruto's like, how can I be BK201? I don't even have the Sharingan. What's a Susanoo? And what's the Mangekyo Sharingan? Sasuke, do you know anything about it? And Naruto's like, impossible. What? Give me this book. And Lee's like, oh wait, you don't just take something from others. And Lee's like, and then Naruto's like, hey Lee, can he borrow it for a minute? And Lee's like, yeah, alright, here. And he sees, and he's like, I don't recognize him. I've never seen him in the Uchiha clan. Just who is he? And just saying age, he said around 12 to 13. So Sasuke is like, he's our age. What did he do with the Mangekyo and can use the Susanoo? The most powerful technique of the Uchiha clan. Just who is this guy? Naruto! Don't tell me you are BK201. And Naruto's like, Sasuke, you're not thinking straight. I cannot be BK201. There's no way of me being BK201. I'm not an Uchiha. I'm not an Uchiha, first of all. And second of all, I don't even know what the Mangekyo Sharingan is or the Susanoo. So, I don't think I think you got the wrong person. But I can still beat you. I am pretty strong, Lee. And Lee's like, oh, never mind. I wanted to test out my strength with the strong Uchiha. And then Naruto's like, are you assuming Sasuke is not strong? And that kind of pissed off Sasuke, because now he's coming back to his senses. He's like, wait, what? Are you assuming I'm weak? And just saying Naruto was manipulating Sasuke here. He's like, I need to get away from this. And they start their fight as usual. The fight actually doesn't go the same. Sasuke is actually at the same speed of Lee. Of course, Lee will be faster than Sasuke once he takes the weights off. And he's about to, until Guy Sensei steps in and punches Lee to the ground. He's like, from the head. He punches him on the back of the head. He's like, Lee, how many times do I have to tell you? Do not use this in battle. Only if it's an emergency. Never use this against your comrades. If you come across them in the training exams, then maybe you're allowed. If not, no. And he apologizes for Lee's rude behavior and leaves. And of course, leaves like, I'm sorry, and goes to his team. And Neji's like, hey Lee, you shouldn't challenge younger and weaker people. And Sasuke is like, wait, are you calling me weak as well? And Neji is like, Sasuke Uchiha of the Sharingan, right? Well, I will show you that the Hyuga clan are much stronger than yours. Than your clan. The dojutsu of the Hyuga clan is much stronger than the Uchihas. I will show you in a fight in the tuning exams. I hope you can pass. And if you're not smart enough or strong enough, I won't see you in the finals. And they leave, and Naruto is like, oh, Sasuke is pretty pissed. And Shikamaru actually kind of gives off a laugh, and Sasuke is like, who you laughing at? And Naruto's like, you. I'm laughing at you idiot. And Sasuke's like, why am I an idiot? And Naruto said, you're an idiot for showing off your skills. And Sasuke's like, what? How does that make me an idiot? I'm intimidating them. And Naruto's like, no, you're actually showing them what you can do, so they can get prepared if they do fight you. And then they'll have a counter attack to you. And then what you're gonna do, huh? Imagine it's a one-on-one. Imagine we're out. What's gonna happen to you? 3 against 1. They will know your techniques. You're going to lose. And Sasuke's like, I didn't show too much. And then Naruto's like, even a little bit can cost you a fight. Remember, we're ninjas, Sasuke. We can't give any intel about us. We have to get intel about the other opponents, not us giving it away to them. And Sasuke really didn't have a comeback for that, because, bro, you're getting destroyed. And Shikamaru's like, hey, look, he's had enough. Allow it. And Naruto's like, yeah, alright. Anyways, let's get ready for our first exam. Apparently it's a test of 3. And Sasuke's like, yeah, sure, whatever. So they get into the exam, and it's about the well, it's about ninja skills and everything. You know, a written exam. And thus the exam starts. The next minute ends for Naruto. Naruto was able to finish in a minute, get all the answers correct, because he's been studying a lot with Shisui, and he's not a prodigy. Just saying, it's just that he remembers what he studied with Shisui, and yeah, he was able to pass. And while he was walking towards the desk, he was actually able to give the answers to Shikamaru and Sasuke. So in the next 3 minutes, they stood up and they gave their exams in, and they passed. So while they were writing it, Naruto noticed Hinata behind him, and she was writing. Naruto knows Hinata's really smart, but he's like, he whispered to Hinata, "Do you need some help?" And Hinata's like, I mean, the test is okay, but there are some questions I missed out. And Naruto's like, here you go. And he gave her the exam. Oh my god. The exam answers, and she passed. And Naruto's like, alright, we all passed. And you know how Ibiki gives that little test where if you guys leave now, you'll be able to do the exam again another year, but if you guys stay and you fail, you'll never be able to do it again in your life. And some people left, but of course Team 7 and all the people that actually remained in the original, they remain. Even Sakura, who is now in team, I believe, she replaces, from what I can remember, she replaces Shikamaru. There we go. Yeah, she replaces Shikamaru. And no, actually, I'll say that she replaced Kiba, and Kiba replaced Shikamaru. So now the Team 8 has a close range fighter, a mid range a close range fighter, a long range fighter, and a healer. Of course, Sakura will start healing, of course, just as usual in the original. And yeah, Naruto and his team pass, and they go on to the next exam. And here is the interesting bit: the Forest of Death. What happens is that Naruto actually needed to piss, yeah. So you know, nature calls in during the exam, and he went off, and he's like, "Here, have." And he went off, and he left his team for a minute, and when he came back, they were getting attacked. Sasuke and Shikamaru were fighting. Shikamaru and Sasuke aren't scared like Sasuke and Sakura in the original. They're actually ready to fight to the death. And they started fighting Orochimaru, and Orochimaru's like, my bloodlust wasn't enough to paralyze you? Well, I'm sure I can paralyze you in a fight. Come at me, boys. And yeah, pedo vibes, 100%. Yeah, that was weird. Anyway, so what happens next is that Naruto really didn't want to show his true strength, and he knows that with the skills he only showed to the others, he will really not be able to do much against Orochimaru, because he can tell it's the legendary son in Orochimaru. And while he was thinking of a plan, he sees Sasuke getting bitten, and he's there, nah, I can't do this anymore. So he leaves a clone of himself, and then he basically has a scroll with his dark clothes, yeah, and he dresses up the real Naruto. He dresses up and he's like, alright, time to fight BK201. And then through the woods, a a random figure appears in front of well, as you see, Orochimaru's like, you know what, I'm not going to allow you guys to pass. Let me kill you. And he was about to kill Shikamaru, and Shikamaru was really paralyzed now because he was really scared now. And then out of nowhere, someone punched Orochimaru in the face. He appeared out of nowhere, literally like mad. Man appeared out of nowhere and punched Orochimaru, and a bit of aqua blue light appeared from the punch. And not well, BK201 is that, I see, so you must be the legendary Sanin Orochimaru, huh? And Orochimaru already knows about BK201, the 12-year-old kid who an Uchiha, and he already has the Mangekyo just like Itachi. And he's like, oh, so you must be BK201. Well, you'll be a perfect vessel for me. I'll get your body and become the strongest, the more immortal one. And Naruto's like, you really have an immortal complex, don't you? And well, BK201 says that. And then he he started laughing, saying, you really think you can beat me, Orochimaru? And then out of nowhere, Orochimaru actually tried to attack BK201, and then he dodged, kicked Orochimaru away, and this time they're fighting a bit of away from Shikamaru, since Naruto really doesn't want to hurt Shikamaru. And Naruto's a bit more cocky and literally he's not using any any ninjutsus like the fireball jutsu or anything. He's mostly just using taijutsu, since there are a few taijutsu skills he didn't show anyone, not even Shikamaru. And then out of nowhere he whips out the Susanoo, and he actually cuts Orochimaru, and Orochimaru's like, oh, what? And then Naruto's like, you really think you can beat me? Well, BK201 says that. And just saying, the Susanoo is deactivated, and then Naruto got out his little katana, and his little sword, and then engulfed it with Susanoo powers. The Susanoo little thing that is basically what happens with Kurama, and when Sasuke engulfs him with his Susanoo, just with that, it's with a sword. And what's it called? Shikamaru actually notices that, and is like, so it really was you, Naruto. You were BK201 this whole time. And that's because Naruto didn't notice. He really didn't remember that he used this technique against Zabuza and the others, and he was actually beating Orochimaru, and Orochimaru did get beaten. And then Naruto's like, you're persistent, aren't you, Orochimaru? How about I do this? And then from Naruto looked at Orochimaru with one of his eyes, and then the the white flames the white flames appear out of nowhere. Wait, I actually have a name for this. 1 second. And he screams out Shiroyon, which means white flames. This was from the comment section below. Someone commented it and I believe his name, I don't have his full name, but I screenshotted the comment and I wanted to use it when Naruto actually used the white flames, and his name was the Lord of the Fourth, and big shout out to him, amazing. And also then Orochimaru was fully burnt, and he actually escaped by turning into snakes and just slithering away, and Naruto's like, damn, he got away. And then he looks back and says, well, you're lucky. I had my fun, and I'm gonna go. If I didn't have any fun, I would have killed you. And then Shikamaru's like, you can drop the act, Naruto. Sasuke is not conscious. And Naruto's like, I should have known. Maybe I shouldn't have used the katana, shouldn't I have? Right, Shikamaru. And Shikamaru's like, yeah. So then the shadow clone pukes, and Naruto's like, so there was no need of making a shadow clone. I should have just known you'd find out. And Shikamaru's like, you should have just told me. You know you're wanted, and you're in the bingo book, right? And Naruto's like, yeah, but I mean, it feels pretty cool. I'm known as an S-rank shinobi. And Shikamaru's like, you could pass the tuning exams easily. Why don't you just do it? And Naruto's like, well, you see, I want to pass the tuning exams without using my Sharingan. But Orochimaru is someone that I cannot beat without the Sharingan yet. I will be able to, though, one day. Hopefully. I don't know. Anyway, Naruto then takes off his clothes and puts them in the scroll again. And he's like, anyway, let's go. I'll carry Sasuke. And while they were going, Naruto and his team did get intercepted by the sound ninjas, and they challenged Sasuke, and Sasuke was still unconscious. And just saying, this was a bit before. I'll say that the fight against Orochimaru lasted less. It lasted a bit less. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. I'm waffling, guys. So it takes them the same time, and Naruto and Shikamaru were searching for a team, but they couldn't find them until a team found them. And it was those sound ninjas, and they challenged Sasuke, and Naruto's like, Sasuke's out, so I guess you'll just have to fight us, right? And Naruto and Shikamaru are actually able to beat all three of them on their own. And then Sasuke woke up and attacked all of them, and Naruto actually held him back, and he's like, Sasuke, you're not conscious right now. And literally put Sasuke in a genjutsu. And it wasn't with the Sharingan, it was actually a normal genjutsu, and that's genjutsu that he could do without the Sharingan. And Sasuke actually went back to sleep, and then once he woke up, he was in the tower resting, and Shikamaru and Naruto were next to him, and then even Kakashi. I'll say that the scroll they got, Kakashi was in it, and Naruto's like, finally you woke up. Took you a while. And Sasuke's like, yeah, because you put me in a genjutsu. And Naruto's like, yeah, because you were acting up. That snake bit you and then just left. I don't know what happened to him. And just saying, Zabuza and the others were informed. The Hokage was informed about the Orochimaru attack. Naruto sent Shadow Clone to the Hokage. The Hokage put up more security and found out. And so the tuning exams will keep going as per normal. And now it is the preliminary. I'll say that they get 2 days off, and those 2 days off were just resting for Naruto and Shikamaru. And then the preliminaries actually begin, and the preliminaries are a lot different. I'll say that Naruto actually, well, Naruto, the fight's the same. Naruto, Sasuke, and Shikamaru pass easily. Naruto does have a little bit of a hard time with Kiba, since Kiba is over the average strength of a normal genin. And yeah, he was able to actually put up a fight against Naruto when he wasn't trying, and then Naruto like, yeah, I'm sorry Kiba, and then said water style, water shockwave, and then said lightning style, lightning stream. And just saying, Naruto does know the Chidori. He already learned it, he practiced it. And Kiba got electrocuted, and not electrocuted, he just got paralyzed, and the fight was over. Naruto won. And now it's the Hinata fight. Hinata actually gets pummeled here. just as per normal, and this pissed off Naruto because Naruto actually had a liking to Hinata, not a crush, but he liked Hinata, and she wasn't too bad, and she wasn't annoying, she wasn't too clingy or anything. Okay, maybe a bit clingy since, but she was a stalker, that's for sure. And Naruto's like, alright, that kind of weirds me out, but I understand why I believe she has a crush on me, but I don't know if I do. I haven't really talked to her much, and so Naruto actually steps in before the Jonin can step in, and he's like, Neji, you already won. What is the point of what is the point on going on? What's the point of keeping on beating her? Now tell me, Neji. And Neji's like, none of your business, Naruto Uzumaki. Just who the hell do you think you are? And Naruto's like, someone that would beat you in the finals, that's for sure. And that was with a serious tone, and everyone heard that. And Neji's like, we'll see, Naruto Uzumaki. And yeah, that's the end of the exams. And just saying, oh no, wait, another fight I have to cover. The Gaara versus Lee fight went per normal, just that at the end, right before when Lee already got his legs crushed, his bones pulverized, he was on the floor, and instead of not only Guy came in to save Lee at the end after him getting destroyed, but also Naruto. What he did is actually get his blue sword out and actually cutting through, well, destroying the sand from attacking them. And he's like, Gaara, just why are you trying to kill him? You can clearly see he's on the floor. He's in pain. Just how crazy can you get? And the Gaara's like, get out of my way. And then guys, and then the proctor's like, no more fighting. Gaara's the winner. Everyone's free. The finals will be in a month, and everyone was able to get out the stadium. And yeah, Hinata's in the hospital. Lee's in the hospital. Lee's in a worse shape than Hinata. Even though Hinata was in a critical state, she wasn't as bad as Lee. At least she could heal, and she could get back into her ninja life, while Lee was actually so injured that he cannot even become a ninja anymore unless someone like Tsunade, one of the legendary Sanins, heals him. And yeah, that will happen, just saying. And the 1 month training begins, and that's where I'm going to end it off. I hope you all enjoyed. Please take care, stay safe. Please subscribe to Retreat and Miniman123. Also subscribe to me. Let's get to 2.2k before the end of June. My initial goal was 1.3, and now we're on 2.1. Wow. Anyways, please follow me on Discord. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Join my Discord server. Also made that Retreat. And hope you all enjoyed. Please take care, stay safe. This was the King of Weebs here, and peace.